The World Cup is the ultimate test of a footballer. Club form, Ballon d'Or trophies, league titles, none of it matters on that stage. Only what you do in the tournament counts. We are ranking the 5 greatest individual World Cup performers in history, judged purely on tournament performance, goals, impact, and how much they single-handedly carried their team. Ronaldo Nazario, the original, the phenomenon, comes in at number 5. He scored 15 World Cup goals across 3 tournaments, a total only one man in history has surpassed. The 2002 World Cup was his greatest act of redemption. He had suffered a mysterious seizure on the eve of the 1998 final and looked a shell of himself that night. 4 years later, he came back and scored twice in the final against Germany to win Brazil's 5th title. He was unstoppable, explosive pace, a feint that left defenders on the floor, and a finishing ability that bordered on supernatural. Miroslav Klose holds the most sacred record in World Cup football, 16 goals across 4 tournaments, more than any player in the history of the competition. Germany's quiet, reliable striker appeared at the World Cup in 2002, 2006, 2010, and 2014, the last of which he won when Germany dismantled Brazil 7-1 in the semifinals. He broke Ronaldo Nazario's record of 15 goals in that very semifinal. Klose was never flashy, never theatrical, but tournament after tournament, he delivered. Consistency at the highest level for 16 years is a form of greatness that rarely gets the recognition it deserves. Diego Maradona's 1986 World Cup is the most dominant individual tournament in football history. He did not just lead Argentina, he carried them. Against England in the quarterfinal, he scored both goals, the infamous hand of God and then the goal of the century, widely voted the greatest goal ever scored. He then set up the winner in the semifinals. In the final against West Germany, he produced the assist that sealed the title. Across the whole tournament, he was involved in 10 of Argentina's 14 goals. No single player has dominated a World Cup before or since to the same degree. Pele is the only player in football history to win 3 FIFA World Cups in 1958, 1962, and 1970. He burst onto the world stage as a 17-year-old in Sweden, scoring 6 goals including 2 in the final against the host nation. His performance in the 1970 Brazil side, arguably the greatest international team ever assembled, cemented his place as football royalty. He scored 12 World Cup goals in total, and his combination of vision, dribbling, finishing, and leadership redefined what a footballer could be. For 3 decades, across 4 World Cups, he was the benchmark by which all others were measured. Lionel Messi is the #1 World Cup performer of all time, and the 2022 tournament in Qatar was the defining argument. He scored 7 goals including 2 in the final against France, added 3 assists, won the Golden Ball for Best Player, and dragged Argentina through moments of sheer crisis on pure force of will. His penalty shootout performances alone were acts of cold, clinical greatness under the most suffocating pressure imaginable. Across 5 World Cups, Messi scored 13 goals and delivered 8 assists. He won the only major honor that had eluded him, silencing every critic who said the World Cup was the measure of true greatness. It was, and he met it completely. From Klose's record goals to Messi's perfect final act, the World Cup has produced some of the greatest individual performances in sporting history. Which performance do you think was the most special? Let us know in the comments and subscribe for more football rankings.